My friends, it's happening. Joe Biden just banned imports of Russian oil and gas into the United States, with oil prices reaching record-breaking prices. Here's how some experts say it could reach $10 by the end of the year. In other news, Poland says it's ready to hand over all of its fighter jets to the Ukraine. World War III is basically here. Hello everyone, this is Mr. Obvious, and today on the internet, we need to talk about what is probably going to be a financial nuclear bomb on the United States. Here we are with President Joe Biden, who says, "Today, I'm announcing that the United States is targeting a main artery of Russia's economy. We are banning all imports of oil and gas." Folks, this is absolutely a disaster of epic proportions. You already have record-breaking oil, $4.17 on average, in California. There are pictures of oil prices hitting $7 a gallon. $7. Meanwhile, President Biden is cutting off your oil. Remember, this is the same president who cut off the Keystone Pipeline, my friends. America is going to go into a financial death spiral. But we're going to talk more about what all of this means, including rising oil prices, what America's going to do, and how Russia is responding to make everything worse. But before we do, remember to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon for updates for even more content, and if you enjoy these videos, share them with your family and friends and on social media. And now, a quick word from our sponsor. Introducing WeBull. WeBull is a trading app where you can buy and sell cryptocurrency and stocks. Join WeBull today to get up to 5 free stocks worth anywhere from $2,700 to $9,600, my friends. It's basically free money. You also get a $5 cryptocurrency reward when you make your first crypto trade. Again, join WeBull today, deposit some money, and you could get up to $9,000 in free stocks. One heck of a deal, folks. Sign up today by clicking the affiliate link down below. And we're back. Okay, so this is rather breaking news, but President Joe Biden has banned the import of all oil and gas from Russia. Now, this is important for a lot of reasons. Already, we're seeing record-breaking gas prices. Things are not looking good at all. Experts are saying that we could easily reach elevated prices the whole year. Some people even say $10 a gallon is not out of the question. Oil barrels are already $130 a barrel, with some experts saying it could go up to $200. That would represent a roughly 60% increase from current prices. So $7 a gallon? It's basically guaranteed. Now, the most infuriating part of this is while President Joe Biden and Western countries continue to ostracize Russia, cutting off the oil, cutting off the materials, there are people saying, small price to pay for freedom. Stephen Colbert was recently roasted online for saying that he didn't care about rising gas prices, going so far as to say he was willing to pay $15 a gallon because he drives a Tesla. Oh, it's so funny, Stephen, when you're rich and you don't have to worry about the price of gas because you drive an electric luxury vehicle.
I'm willing to pay $4 a gallon. Hell, I'll pay $15 a gallon because I drive a Tesla.
Just the alternate reality these people live in is just honestly astounding. And I love the guy in the background who's like, what did this mother effer just say? I had to drive to get here. Man, I would be so pissed if I was over there, sitting there, working my whatever gig on TV. You know, I'm the token guy, the token minority. And this rich white person with an over $75 million net worth earns $15 million per year in his salary, and he's over here saying, I don't care if it goes up to $15 a gallon. I drive a luxury vehicle. Man, I would be so damn mad. But this is where we're at, folks. And let me tell you, Russia is striking back at all of these sanctions, at all of these bans. Here on Twitter with Zero Hedge, Putin decides to ban the export of products and raw materials outside the Russian Federation until December 31st. So it looks like we're gearing up towards a years-long war, but more importantly, Putin and Russia are the #1 supplier of many resources, such as nickel. I believe they're the #3 supplier of fertilizer, and they are a major supplier of oil and gas to Central Europe. Now, America currently gets around, 4% of our oil from Russia. But make no mistake, by putting these sanctions on Russia, gas companies are going to jack up prices even higher because there is no supply and there is tons of demand. That's just the way it works. And Putin at this point, let me explain to you what this really means. Putin has banned exports of raw materials, including nickel, fertilizer, and many other things that are very important. He's sanctioning himself. It's kind of funny. Putin is like, you're gonna sanction me? I'm gonna sanction you. No more raw materials that you need for basically everything. You know, nickel is used in batteries, and fertilizer is used to grow food. I know there's a lot of liberals who live in the big city. They think that food magically just appears in the store. They don't realize that in order to grow food, you need to grow it on a farm. And for a farm, you need fertilizer. The cost of food is already skyrocketing. Wheat prices are up 70%. And this is what these morons, these elitists, like Stephen Colbert, who says, the poor should just buy an electric vehicle. This is what they don't get. A lot of people out there, because I see Democrats on Twitter tweeting this constantly, saying stuff like, I'm willing to pay a few extra dollars at the pump if it means freedom for Ukraine. Well, guess what, moron? If oil goes up, everything goes up, because oil is used to run tractors, to run farming equipment, to run factories, to produce countless chemicals and materials that we use in our industry. In other words, if oil goes up, everything goes up. It's not just the gasoline in your car. And this, my friends, is where I just see everything spiraling out of control. But good news, everyone. Even though oil prices are skyrocketing, don't worry about it. Coca-Cola, Pepsi, and McDonald's are boycotting Russia, with McDonald's temporarily shutting down its restaurants in the country. Oh boy, thank you, McDonald's. Now I can afford to drive to work so I can feed my children. Here we are on the Daily Mail. Now Coca-Cola and Pepsi join Starbucks and McDonald's in exiting Russia. Iconic U.S. brands announce indefinite suspension of sales in response to Putin's war on Ukraine. I am so inspired by these billion-dollar corporations. Do you think they're closing their restaurants in China? How much money do you think they make in China with its billions of people? Do you think that they would ever do that? All these companies are trying to say that Russia's just evil and that it's committing war crimes and it's killing the Ukraine. What about China? What about their actual genocide? Because China engages in that. Harvesting organs. They have camps. We've heard these stories. I don't see McDonald's pulling out of China. Could it be that China just represents way too much money? This is a silly, pointless story. It is meaningless. Oh no, the #1 cause of obesity is gonna leave Russia. Well, you know what? Good for Russia. Okay, I think Russia's better off without all of these degenerate Western influences. All of the West has screwed up. Sanctioning Russia is a major blow to the whole world. You're not just hurting Russia, you're hurting yourself. No more raw materials, no more fertilizer, no more nickel, no more just countless stuff. Oil. You're shooting yourself in the foot in order to say, haha, I'm actually hurting you. It's like, yeah, maybe you are, but you just shot yourself in the foot. So you even have Poland saying that it's going to send its MiG-29 fighter jets to the United States so the US can give them to the Ukraine. Don't you get it? And that's when it dawned on me. These people are literally willing to start World War III and crash the world economy just to stick it to Putin, no matter how bad or how big the consequences are for me and you. These people want a war. They are willing to send us all into World War III just because they do not like Russia and Russia bad and blah, blah, blah. Poor, poor Ukraine. Look, I get it. War's bad, but they are making everything 10 times worse, and that's what I'm trying to tell people. I mean, look at what they're doing to the oil. And it is their fault because of their policies. Here on the Daily Mail. The Ukraine war has pushed the average gas price to $4.17, the highest in U.S. history, with one gas station in California charging $7.59 a gallon. Experts are warning that prices will stay above $4 until November, at least according to the Daily Mail and countless experts. There's another meme that was going around. You ever seen the movie I Am Legend? Will Smith, zombie apocalypse. In this movie, they had imaginary gas prices for the apocalypse. You can see it here on the left, about $6.63 a gallon. Taylor Tradell says, gas is now officially more expensive than the movie I Am Legend imagined it would be during the apocalypse. You can't make this stuff up. You have all these woke Democrats and these politicians saying higher gas prices are a small price to pay for fighting Russia, sticking it to Putin. Okay, it's a small price to pay for you. But what about your average voter? Is it a small price to pay for them? No. They don't care about us. They don't care about you. They will literally allow you to starve, all to fight the petty little wars. But that, my friends, is merely the obvious. Well, that's all for now, folks. What do you think about this story? Let me know by commenting down below. Support the channel by joining me on Patreon or Subscribestar, as this channel is currently not monetized. It is supported by viewers like you. Anyways, thanks for watching, folks. Have a wonderful day. Stay informed. I'll see you all next time.